Welcome to James Lesser's Express Lane A S M R Readings, where today I will be reading sections from the book Amazing But Not True Stories by Seth Quillet. It is history through the eyes of the man who wasn't there. I will start off with the time he went to Dallas to go see the president. When I got to go see Mr. Kennedy, boy, he sure was a good man. When he was going to be in Dallas, I knew I had to go see him. I was at my friend's club. Jack was always letting me drink cheap after I got him a loan through a nice Russian family. The bank refused his loan, but I knew a guy who knew a guy. Jack appreciated it, so he let me drink cheap. Anyways, I may have had a few too many the night before, and plumb forgot my binoculars. Thankfully, it was just after hunting season, and I still had my hunting rifle in my car. The powerful scope on it would let me see the president from the grassy knoll just fine. My hands were shaky, my rifle old, and the safety didn't work very well. Thankfully, some book nerd took the fall for it. I still feel bad to this day about it. Thankfully, my friend Jack said he'd take care of it, told me to go overseas, relax, and so I did. I never did hear back from him. I never got in trouble either. I have no idea what he did, but he got the job done. Some people hate hunting. I love it. Why, I went quail hunting with the vice president once. A beautiful February day. We were both drinking, having a few laughs while we went through the brush of the ranch. He brought some lawyer friend of his. I didn't really know the guy, but hey, the more the merrier. Unless that idiot gets in front of your shot. I felt really bad about shooting him. Thankfully, good old Dickie said he'd take the blame. No one would get him in trouble. He's above the law. Story number 3. I love cruises. There is nothing like the rest and relaxation you can achieve on a ship. The North Atlantic is a little chilly in April, but the cruise ship is magnificent. Nothing like it ever before. Second class is so fancy. They thought they had wandered into first class. I was playing poker with a fellow who worked on the ship. He thinks he has me beat, but all he has left is a pair of binoculars. I let him use the binoculars to make his bet. Unfortunately for him, I won. He had 3 of a kind. I had a full house. I get an amazing view of the front of the cruise ship with the binoculars. All the clouds, water, and off in the distance, some icebergs. I heard the lad got yelled at for losing binoculars. I guess he didn't want to tell Kevin Smith he lost them playing cards. If I had known why he needed the binoculars, maybe I would have given them back. Whom was I to know the kid was the lookout? Story number 4. Before cars, there were horses. Before big fancy buildings, there were simple log cabins. Before modern medicine, lots of people died in the New and Old World. small family, the Willem family, had just passed from the pox. After divvying up their muskets, black powder, and other needed things, we were left with the items like blankets. No one else in town wanted their things, so I went to the local native tribe and offered a trade some of the Willem blankets, cups, and other random items for some arrows and maize. They got some very comfy blankets and clothing while we got hunting equipment and bait for the deer in the area. A couple months later, I went to trade for some more arrows, but they were all gone. Must have migrated or something. What I love about this book, and the many short stories in it like this, is that he doesn't explain it. He doesn't tell you. He lets you figure it out. Letting the book nerd take the fall for it was Lee Harvey Oswald in the Book Depository. Good old Dickie, the vice president, was of course Dick Cheney. The cruise ship was obviously the Titanic, while the trading was accidentally given the natives smallpox. It's a great read. The man's a force of nature unlike any you've ever seen, and seems to be oblivious to all the damage he's done. It's a good read, and on Amazon for only 99 cents. I hope you enjoy this. I'll be doing more readings in the future, and as always, like, subscribe, and comment down below.